In the last 14 months, I have lost over 100 pounds, 7 stone in weight. I've been taking GLP-1s, I've been eating much less, and I've been eating healthy. But every now and then I do kind of crave something easy and tasty. And oh, hang on, Alan, what the fuck is that? You mean this here? Well, this thing appeared on my door this morning from my friend's Fresh Hello, or HelloFresh. And so what I'm going to do is an unboxing, and this solves my takeaway problems for this evening. So what I'm also going to do is unbox it with this, so you can kind of see Alan and HelloFresh at the same time. I must admit, I love the branding. It's certainly green. I'm going to start pulling the pulley tab. I did start pulling the pulley tab before I started recording and then realized, so I apologize. Ooh. Hello, dinner. So I've got your meals, and they're numbered. These are all fresh ingredients that go with the meals, which there's little recipes down here. So I'm going to put each one of these kind of things here. Once again, I'm doing this on my desk, so I'm worried that I'm going to destroy things. Okay, 4 persons, and this is for like the recipe number. But that's recipe number 2. Lovely fresh green beans. That looks like spinach, carrot, garlic, tender stem broccoli. Now, there's a section that says, these ingredients are chilled and ready for fridge. It kind of comes in a little separate box. So I've finally pulled it out of the box. The box is there. I'll get to it in a second. So these ingredients are ready and chilled for the fridge. Now, I like the nice little lemon. So get your mushrooms, 2 lots of prawns, chicken, freezer blocks, which is very important, right? So these keep all my food lovely and fresh. Bearing in mind that this box, I must admit, arrived on my front door at 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 10 past 11, and that is still frozen and chilled. Creme fraiche, peas, more garlic. I'm guessing all of this was in this box before I started manhandling it. That's on me. And now you'll see the magic that comes with it. So obviously I've got the main ingredients here, okay, to go with it all, right? And it says, here you go, this is meal number 2, 63 and 24. Meal number 2 is honey sesame beef and pork stir fry. It's family friendly, it's high protein, looks sexy. It comes with all of the stuff that you've seen in that box. So tender stem, carrots, cloves of garlic, egg noodle nest, ketchup mayonnaise, honey, and roasted white sesame. You can also customize the recipe here. And then on the back, it gives you all of your macros. So for 2 persons, 3 persons, 4 persons, it tells you like how many grams, how many carrots you need, that kind of thing. This is how to kind of build it all. And then down here, it will tell you per serving, you've got your fat, saturated fat, you've got your protein. So not only am I eating healthy, but I know exactly what I'm putting in my body. It gives you your Aladdin's guide as well. And then it steps you through the entire process. So bring a large saucepan of water to the boil, add half a teaspoon of salt for the noodles, halve the thick broccoli stems, trim the carrot, okay, all the way through to frying the mince, stirring the veg, saucing things up, and serving. Now, I must admit, over the years, I used to really dive into takeaways. I'd have a really bad day and I'd treat myself to something naughty. But I honestly believe one of the best things you can ever do for yourself is cook from home. For example, I might order something like this from a local takeaway, the beef and pork stir fry, but I don't know if it's been cooked fresh. I don't know how long those ingredients happen to be. I don't know how much oil they've used, and I can tailor it to myself. How much tender stem broccoli do I want to add? How many noodles do I want to add? This feeds a family of 4, which also means in my case, I can portion it up or keep the recipe, add it to like a recipe book and make this over and over and over again, or make it all in one bundle and then freeze it. I don't know if they suggest that you can do that. I've also got 2 very, very, very busy active kids. As you know, I've got my son who's autistic and nonverbal, and I've got my daughter who's ADHD and full of energy. So sometimes if if I've got something like this, I know that I've got the kit. I can follow the recipe. In fact, they can even cook along with me. The instructions alone help me, help my daughter follow through. You see it all. They learn to cook. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this evening, and I'm going to show you here me cooking it right now, magically, by the power of digital media. Sesame bee. All your ingredients listed. Hello, it's me again. They have a wide variety of meals with HelloFresh. Double the choice of what they had last year. Interactive family concepts. So, you might like one thing and the kids, you might need to tweak it a little bit. That's perfectly fine. They've even added new categories. If you want to, you can double up, go premium and double up on the protein. So if you wanted extra chicken or extra beef or extra prawns or whatever it happens to be, you can simply click it on their website. You sign up to get these meals delivered to you on a regular basis. And it's completely tailored to you. Is it 1 meal a week, 2 meal a week, 3 meal a week? All of the weeks, do you want your puddings as well and snacks? As you can see here, I deliberately went with high protein and family friendly, or high protein and family friendly. And they've been really, really kind to me and everybody that follows me here. Like, if you want to try this and get 50% off of your first box and then 20% of your next 4 boxes and free treats, juices, fruit, side dishes, you want to be excited about your easy, delicious meals, please, there's a link down below. It's a little QR code somewhere on the screen. I want to say thank you to HelloFresh for sending it to me, basically. So please let them know that I'm a good dude and I can send people. And hey, for parents, did you know that they also have like hidden fruit and veg versions of the meals just to sneak those veg in? So, to draw down into it, easy, fast, healthy, can be cooked with and without the kids, can have kid family values and hidden vegetables. It also means that if you're having a really manic day, you don't have to jump your way into a supermarket, elbow your way past all of those parents at school closing time to grab something. You know something's good and healthy. One thing before you go, I want you to decide what how-to cooking tutorial you want me to make. You pick this, you comment down below, you tell me the number. Either 24, which is king prawn Singapore style noodles, ooh, or 63 if you want the 15-minute butter chicken masala, ooh, and it comes with rice. So you decide, because I can't read it back to front, 24 or 63, comment down below, right? And I'll cook with you in the next video, but you'll only see it if you subscribe, right?